All right, welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel. If you're new, please consider subscribing. I'm sure you guys are looking at the title of the video. You guys know exactly what we're going to be talking about. We're talking about none other than Bonk itself. There's some breaking news coming out of Bonk right now, and this can give us an indication, and we could probably speculate whether or not this is the core reason as to why Bonk has been pretty much in this upwards trajectory before we did see this upwards trend for the market. So if we're looking at today, the overall market is looking absolutely amazing, of course, and that is because Bitcoin once again hit a new yearly high. And if you did watch my updates yesterday, I was discussing in the last a few days, I've been talking that Bitcoin could be going up to $52,000, and that has happened today as of February the 14th, and that is literally taking the entire crypto market. Some people are completely shocked, and the finance world, of course, is talking about this right now. So if we're looking at Bonk right now, up 9.3% on the daily time frame, it's sitting at some very critical price levels, which we're going to be discussing right now. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. If we're looking at the price, 1361, still about 4 zeros in front of the price, currently up 8.7% as mentioned in USD comparative. We're also up 3.1% in Bitcoin comparative over the past 24 hours. What we're starting to see is the market cap is slowly but surely approaching that $1 billion mark. And the 24-hour trading volume is currently sitting at $107.7 million, which is not bad at all. But let's take it a step further, talk about the news that I want to talk about. But before I get into it, as always, just a quick disclaimer, anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in crypto. So this is the breaking news right here. So a proposal to launch a Bonk campaign on one of the biggest European fintechs operating under a banking license and live in over 50 countries is now up for voting. So only 2 more council votes required for approval. So this right here is a game changer without a doubt. And this makes me question whether or not this was the reason as to why we were seeing Bonk making that move. You can see this for yourself. Bonk will be launching one of the biggest European fintechs with more than 38 million users operating under a banking license and live in more than 50 countries. The focus of the campaign will be to onboard 500,000 new Bonk users, significantly increasing the active holder base through an learn-earn campaign. There will be 2 waves of user acquisition, one the token launch with organic growth for 1 to 2 months, and LNE campaign to engage with new users. VDD and legal requirements are already completed. And wow, if this of course happens, just the news itself would be a game changer for Bonk, in my opinion. So, this is really, really exciting. As far as the Solana ecosystem goes, guys, Solana tokens are absolutely flying right now. As I talked about When token, which also is a meme coin, which is absolutely crazy. It's been up about 200% over the last 4 days. We're talking about With token, also another coin on the Solana blockchain, again up tremendous, sitting at a staggering 50 cents, guys. And of course we're seeing Jupiter moving with the Bitcoin momentum. Solana projects are killing it right now, not just meme coins. Render was just announced to be listed on Binance. I'm sorry, not Binance, Coinbase. And this should just give you an indication why SPL tokens are really hot right now. So let's take it a step further, talk about what's happening with Bonk. But before I do that, I want you guys to take a look at Bitcoin. So Bitcoin did make its way up to $52,000. We're retesting some key resistance levels since February of 2022. So just over 2 years. So it's been quite some time since we've seen those price levels for BTC, and we're already almost sitting at those levels. So this is really, really exciting. Of course, But now let's take a look at Bonk. So if you're looking at Bonk right now, very interesting. It's back above that key resistance level, which I discussed with you guys over the past few days, but I want you guys to look at it on the hourly time frame. So if you're looking at it on the hourly time frame, so of course, back on the 11th, we did see this massive retracement going back down to this 11,778 zone. And if you accumulated some Bonk around that range, you are up right now about 20%, and that's in 3 days. But what you're starting to see right now is, Bonk is back above that key resistance, and I'm sure you guys know at this point the significance of this key resistance level. And if we're able to clear this 1415 zone, I think we could make our ways up to this 1450, and then if that is able to clear, Bonk has the capability of running up to this 1547 zone, which again, if you want to put that into perspective, that price, that is a move of an additional 13%. So one step at a time, guys, one step at a time. That's how we want things to go. But the news that we have just seen right now come across, which is breaking as more and more people start finding out about it, I think this can definitely help Bonk in the long run. But love what I'm seeing right now. It's wanting to break out. Of course, if you're looking at the daily time frame, the main target, honestly, after breaking the 1444 zone, which I've discussed with you guys, the main key resistance is at that 1555, and then after that it goes all the way up to that 1780, which we did retest at the beginning of the year. And boy, would that be a statement if Bonk is able to get to those levels. In order for it to get to that level, that is a move of 32.3% from the current price levels, which puts Bonk above $1 billion market valuation. And I honestly see that happening sooner than a lot of people think. I think due to Solana ecosystem being so hot, I think so Bonk is going to be the one that will also benefit out of that. And of course, these are some targets that I do have under my radar as of now. But the question that I get on a day-to-day basis, and at the end of the day, guys, as I've said from the beginning on each and every one of my videos, this is my own personal opinion, not financial advice. Some people that love their other coins, they come out and say, oh, why do you think Bonk is going to be the leading meme coin? Why not WIF? Why not WEN? Why not Mock Jupe? This and that. Everyone has their own personal take. Just because I say that does not mean these other meme coins do not have upside potential, or that there is not a possibility that they cannot take over. By no means am I saying that. I'm sharing my personal thoughts, but I just don't share my personal thoughts out of the blue, out of thin air. I actually take a look at things, and there's so much the Bonk team is doing, and at this rate, whatever they're doing seems to be exactly what a good project should be doing in order to gain mass adoption to the levels like Shiba Inu. And some can argue that Shiba Inu never reached mass adoption, but honestly, you could go talk to any ordinary Joe on the street that knows about cryptocurrencies, and that was in the bull cycle last year. They will come and talk to you about Dogecoin and Shiba Inu, and I've seen this with my own eyes so many times, and this is where people don't realize. And I think Bonk has that potential. It has everything for itself to get to that level, but of course it is going to take time. But as you know, I'm extremely bullish on the Solana ecosystem. I think Solana ecosystem is going to be the hottest one of the hottest places for this bull cycle, and it's already done that. It's already done that. Before you even come out and say, oh, we're waiting this and that, please go take a look at the last 3 months, and that speaks for itself. Solana ecosystem is the hottest ecosystem in the last 3 months, and that's a fact. So that's how I'm currently taking a look at Bonk. I'm liking what I'm seeing. We'll keep you guys updated if anything were to change. And yeah, thank you so much for all your support. We'll see you tomorrow. Been Crypto ZX, and peace out.